Hello class, and welcome again to another episode of Book Circus. Today we're going to conclude the Sermon on the Mount with Matthew chapter 7. The Gospel according to St. Matthew chapter 7. Judge not, that ye be not judged. For with what judgment ye judge, ye shall be judged, and with what measure ye mete, it shall be measured to you again. And why beholdest thou the mote that is in thy brother's eye, but considerest not the beam that is in thine own eye? For how wilt thou say unto thy brother, Let me pull out the mote out of thine eye, and behold, a beam is in thine own eye? Thou hypocrite, first cast out the beam out of thine own eye, and then shalt thou see clearly to cast the mote out of thy brother's eye. Give not that which is holy unto the dogs, neither cast ye your pearls before swine, lest they trample them under their feet, and turn again and rend you. Ask, and it shall be given unto you. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. For every one that asketh receiveth, and he that seeketh findeth, and to him that knocketh it shall be opened. Or what man is there of you whom, if his son ask bread, will he give him a stone? Or if he ask a fish, will he give him a serpent? If ye then, being evil, know how to give good gifts unto your children, how much more shall your Father, which is in heaven, give good things to them that ask him? Therefore all things whatsoever ye would that men should do to you, do ye even so to them. For this is the law and the prophets. Enter ye in at the strait gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. Because strait is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves. Ye shall know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes of thorns, or figs of thistles? Even so every good tree bringeth forth good fruit, but a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit. A good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit, neither can a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit. Every tree that bringeth not forth good fruit is hewn down and cast into the fire. Wherefore, by their fruits ye shall know them. Not every one that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. Many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name? And in thy name have cast out devils? And in thy name doth many wonderful works? And then I will profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man, who built his house upon a rock. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock. And every one that heareth these sayings of mine, and doeth them not, shall be likened unto a foolish man, which built his house upon the sand. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell, and great was the fall of it. And it came to pass, when Jesus had ended these sayings, the people were astonished at his doctrine, for he taught them as one having authority, and not as the scribes. Okay, here Jesus is reminding us who is capable of giving the goods. Okay, I mean, honestly. We as parents, we do what we can for our kids. Well, he knows what the good stuff is. If we ask him, then he's going to give it to us. If you want a good life, if you want to get closer to God, ask him. He more than wants to meet you halfway. This is his design. This is what he wants for you. He wants you to be on the same page with Him and to bless you with a terrific life. Sadly, he also acknowledges that this is not common. That most of the people, broad is the way that leads to destruction. Most of the people that you see, that they're not interested in that. Narrow is the gate, that leads to life. And few there be that find it. It's not the norm for people to seek after God, and it is to their own destruction. The narrow gate, that's what leads to life. And there is a very frightening passage that talks about the people who claim to be working for God, and they're not. They're working for themselves. And they talk about how they've cast out demons and did all this stuff in His name, but He's just going to tell it like it is. Look, I never knew you. You have never come to me. You have to do things your own way. And it really is sad. That's going to be a frightening day, the day of judgment. When these people, and you see them on TV, and they have center stage, and they're acting all holy, but the truth is, they don't know God on a personal basis. But they're using Him for their own profit. That's scary. That is scary. But one of the favorite passages that you'll find in here is the whole thing about building your house on the rock. Now, what is the rock? The rock, of course, is God. What is your foundation? The foundation of your life. Do you base your life, do you base your existence on God? Or do you base it on the world? Okay, the things of the world are so trendy, and they don't hold up. It's like building a house on sand, and great is the fall. What we need to do is to plug in to what God wants for us and build our foundation there. Okay, make Him the foundation. And base your life and your existence on the things of God and not the things of the world. Okay, thank you so much for joining us. Next time we're looking at Matthew chapter 8. We just finished the Sermon on the Mount, so thank you for tuning in.